Welcome back to Solynod Hex, everybody. Today we're holding session number 289, and today's session is sponsored by our patrons. Thank you very much, patrons, for your generous pledges.
Thank you.
We wouldn't have dynamic lighting without you. Players at this time, if you have not already done so, go ahead and click on your main character's token and hold the shift key and double click on your token to open up your character sheet directly from your token, and add 289 points for showing up on time to session 289. Sorry about the late start today. Roll20 is having some technical difficulties, and because of that, Brian Jurid is unable to log in at the present time. Which I'm sure will be fixed within a certain time period while we're playing. I'm until then going to take care of Brian Jurid's experience points personally. Everyone else is able to log in. When last we left off, we were in combat with a blue dragon out in the desert. On Tropical Desert Dunes map C. And as our viewers may recall, Brian Jurid apparently was killed, but due to an investigation that we did after the session, Brian Jurid brought it to my attention that I actually had this dragon's age on the character sheet jacked up to 5, like this. When this happens, the breath weapon of the dragon does an additional 2d8 plus 2 damage, and each attack does an additional plus 2 damage. Okay, so what ended up happening was Brian Jurid took a breath weapon to the face and was attacked with the claw bite. I think one of the claws missed, but the second claw critted, and the bite, all of them hit? Okay. So yep. We found out that the damage taken from that extra 2d8 plus 2 and the plus 6 damage from the 3 attacks added up to enough damage to bring Brian Jurid back up to 0 rather than negative 14 or whatever he was at. So the reason that Brian Jurid still took the falling damage is because when a flying creature is taken down to 1/4 health, or well, it's supposed to be less than 1/4 of its health, they fall to the ground. So at less than 50%, they can no longer gain altitude and they have to glide. At less than 1/4, they drop if they're in flight. Okay, so he got taken down to less than 1/4 of his health. He dropped to the ground, took falling damage. The falling damage is what took him to 0 health. Okay, so he is no longer flying. So I'm going to remove that jet symbol. And he is currently unconscious and bleeding out. So he is hovering on death's door. So I'm going to give him the door symbol. Okay, where is that door? Or is it bleeding? I used to have a door, but I might have changed the symbol. There it is. There's a door. So dying, hovering on death's door. Okay, this blue aura, I think, is the range for one of On's spells. I'm just gonna take that off of there because it's annoying me. Okay. And on the initiative, last week we didn't have Varen, so Varen at this time, go ahead and roll initiative for all of your characters, and I'm going to slide your characters into the turn order tracker next round. This round I'm going to count you as essentially not here. I'm going to put your characters kind of off in a corner. But I will allow you to roll initiative for next round, of course. It was Tirana's turn. I think she just shot the dragon with some magic missiles.
Yeah.
Okay, she hid. That's right. Okay, and then it was the blue dragon's turn. Oh no. Oh, it's the end of round right now. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't,
can't be his turn yet.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, it's the end of round right now. So, yeah, everyone go ahead and roll initiative, and I'm going to put Varen's characters back where they were.
Is it in the air or where is it?
If it's still in the air, or does it look like it's falling? It's important.
It is in the air, 30 feet up.
Alright, magic missile, I
And
guess I
let's
have one
see.
more. On Jan.
Well, Calamar is thinking of casting Cone of Cold, but he wants to know if he can, if it will reach up into the air like that. There's no one up there anymore because Brian Druid fell.
It will reach as high as the range of the cone.
Okay. Let me go see what that is. No, I'm looking in the wrong thing. 5th level spells. Yeah, I think so, because he's not more than 50 feet from me, is he?
From who? From Calamar?
From Calamar. Oh.
He's exactly 50 feet from you.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna cast a spell. Magic missile's nice and all, but I want to do some serious damage. Of course I get that. Of course I do. All those ones. Okay.
Actually, can
So
I
for viewers, I'm just
re-roll
checking the
Asher's
server
initiative
status.
real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. We're still in initiative phase, so anything that you've done up to this point can be redone, as long as you're not rolling initiative for the same thing you already rolled for.
Yeah.
Okay. Mad Moen wants to attack with his axe.
Up in the page. You didn't just get an initiative for a short bow from Asher, did you?
No, I got,
Oh, there it is.
yeah,
Okay,
it did.
just popped up.
Yep, just popped up.
Okay, cool.
Oh, that's right. On is trying to control winds. He's controlling winds right now. So it takes concentration, and he's trying to whip up the wind speed. Currently, wind speed is 37 miles an hour. 37 miles an hour is Gale. So winds in excess of 32 miles per hour drive even man-sized flying creatures from the skies and cause minor ship damage. So the Asheras are unable to fly right now. They're on foot. And soon...
I thought he was making a calming circle. I must have misunderstood the spell.
Center of it, yes.
It's the black circle around him is the eye of the storm, and it's calm in there.
Cool.
You should be able to see that black circle.
Okay, I did it.
So flying creatures
Yeah,
can fly inside of there. But everything else basically on the screen is 33 miles per hour or 37 miles per hour right now, and getting faster by the round. When it hits 55, the dragon will be unable to fly as well. Okay, and yeah, he will do that at the end of each round. That's right.
Can Alluvio and Jesse each get an additional turn on the tracker?
Sure. Let's see.
Well, Asher too, please.
So he needs to go last every round. Okay, so it was Calamar, right?
No, it's Alluvio and Jesse.
Alluvio and Jesse.
Really, it's really probably only going to be Alluvio, but I'll do it for Jesse.
And remember,
that's right.
missile attacks are not possible right now.
Oh shit! Okay, hang on. They
Unless
can't
it's
do
a magic
shit
missile.
now.
Yeah, unless it's magical or like giant missiles, like from catapults or from a giant, or from a war machine of some kind.
And just like that, Onsetzer managed to cut our ability to fight in half.
Somewhat. He's also trying to take down the dragon from flying, which is a really big danger.
Well, we have a limited number of flying characters, so...
Missile attacks are possible in the eye of the storm, though, correct?
Say again.
Missile attacks are possible in the eye of the storm, correct?
To a target that is also in the eye of the storm, yes.
Yes, cool. That's what I thought I understood.
Okay.
Hi.
Any other multiple attacks, I guess?
Did you give Asher two?
Asher's multiple attack?
Please, with the short bow.
Okay.
I mean, it's entirely possible that she won't shoot, but just in case.
I don't see where Asher is.
She's up
Okay, I
north
see.
of On by about 10 squares.
Yep. I see. So I'm actually going to put that blue aura back up. It was 440 feet. So, can you guys see that blue aura?
Uh-huh.
Alright, so the Asheras, if you can get outside of that blue aura, you can fly just fine. But as you can see, it takes up most of the map. There's like small corners. Okay, is there anyone still in initiative phase? Alright, I'm going to remove that aura real quick. Again. And we will commence the round. Okay. Alright, red dot is Jim's Sanctuary spell. Which I just added to the
Here.
spells library. Time now is 9:03 a.m. January the 20th, 11:85. It's a random encounter with a juvenile blue dragon in the middle of the morning. And first up is Asher's zero
No,
attack.
hang on. 11. It should be 113.7.
Okay,
Okay.
Cirrus, you're up.
I'm gonna move. Good.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put on some combat music because this is totally inappropriate. It is Aperceiben combat. Hell yeah. Next up is Jezzy, who is unable to fly.
Yeah, Jessie can't fly. Jessie's, and this is a dragon. She's never seen one before.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, yes, she
other than
has.
our little friends. You know, our little dragon
She's
friends.
seen gray or a silver dragon, a crystal dragon, and a gold dragon, and now a blue dragon.
But the blue dragon is bigger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a lot
It's
bigger.
bigger, and it hurt Brian Druid and knocked him out of the sky. And so she's going, oh shit.
Brainerd is still very much of a baby.
Yeah. And somehow, like a little bit of pee, like 2 drops of pee goes out. Like, oh my god. And she's saying, I think I'm going to go away. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And so she flies over here somewhere. Yeah.
She walks at a movement rate of 6.
Then I move right there. That's 6.
Okay.
But she wants to get away. And if anyone survives, then she'll let them know that she was in there fighting, just like everybody else. But
Yeah.
they can't see her. They don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Assuming she changes her pants before she says anything. Yeah.
They don't. The party doesn't know about that either. She would never live it down, because she likes to take a bath every once in a while.
Yeah. Next up is Lazarus, who's stuck
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah, clearly against a dragon that's 30 feet in the air.
Yeah. Yep.
That's fine. Really say about
It's all
plans.
fine.
They did not survive contact with the enemy. So, instead, we're going to get out of lightning bolt formation and come up with a new plan. But suddenly it's too windy to fly, so Lazarus will move there and wait for more of his brethren. There we go.
Okay.
Can't shoot arrows, can't fly in this kind of wind.
And Dion.
Magic missile if he can.
Okay. Special powers. Wait, let's see if you have a magic missile available. wizard. Magic missile. Okay. Boom. Boom. Arcane. Come on, arcane. Wizard 1. I'm pretty sure that's evocation. Yep, magic missile. Okay, you get 3 missiles. Uh-oh. Ooh, lag. Oh, I'm really scared, lag. Now I've got a secret weapon against lag.
That's On's revenge for letting him lose 4 levels. He'll lag us into oblivion.
Yep.
Yeah, we've gotten the dragon down this far almost entirely by magic missiles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very
When
effective.
you have enough of them, that's what actually queued me up on the difference, is that if it was, spread weapon was as strong as it was, it would have had magic resistance. That something was off on the dragon.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that too, that all of our magic missiles were hitting.
And of course the size description of it didn't match weapons.
I didn't think about that.
And the lag drops. Oh, it went back up.
Hang on one sec. I gotta grab something. Hang on.
Are you having
I'm
lag
back.
controlling Dion?
I have currently a white screen. There we go. And
If you want to give me control of Dion, I can take care of that.
don't. How would I
Because I
give
won't
you
get
control of
lag.
Dion if I had a white screen?
I mean, if you're back.
Okay, there's 1, 2. Three missiles.
Yep.
Doing 13 damage to the dragon.
Ooh, that's good rolls.
Yep, 5, 3, and 5. And you knock him out of the air, causing 3d6 damage. Oh yeah, I have a macro for that, which I'm going to use now. Target the falling token. Fallen feet is 30 feet. Okay, he takes an additional 15 damage from a 30-foot fall.
As a reminder, people, this is a no-fly zone.
And Dion gets 25 points per class for the spell.
Hey, 29 points from one level 1 spell, not bad.
25.
Use it 15 plus 14.
Oh, you're talking about damage. Okay.
Yeah. Was
I'm
13,
talking
sorry,
about-
13,
talking about
28,
XP.
28, yeah.
Copy. Paste. Enter. All right. And Illuvio is up. His altitude is now 0. So he's on the ground.
he pulled out his sword and was kind of waiting and kind of and then he falls. And he's like, hell yeah! And he starts
into the sand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and he's gonna attack him somewhere in the middle. He's trying to stay away from his head. So he's trying to get him in the middle or under his wing or something with his sword.
Okay. It's going to turn to face you.
Of course it is. Okay, attack with the sword. Yeah, it faces him, and all of a sudden he goes, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Attacking the front. Yeah, I don't have stone skin, same as my other one. So yeah.
Illuvio doesn't have stone skin?
Yeah, only Calamar and Boogie will do. I figured he's got armor. He'll be okay. Yes!
All right, you crit him for 24 damage. Go ahead and describe how you slay the dragon with your longsword +2.
So, as soon as it hits the ground, he's like, hell yeah, and he runs in. He's got his long sword out, and he runs up like he's going to stab it in the heart, and the thing turns around like it's going to, eat him or breathe on him or something, and he sticks his sword straight through the top of his mouth up into his brain and kills him. And then he turns around and looks at everybody else and goes, what's so hard?
Okay, if you want to harvest its skin, I will take a hunting check at -4. Or if you have the animal rending proficiency, you can use that. That is from the Barbarian's Handbook.
Well, if no one else has it, I'll do the hunting. But I was waiting to see if somebody else has anything else. But if nobody else has it, yeah.
It is going to take quite some time to do this, but you have all the time in the world because Brian Jurid is kind of hurt.
Yeah.
So its body is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet long. I would say it would take about 6 hours to skin this dragon. And it will yield...
And I have a success, yeah. Oh, no, I didn't subtract the stuff. I might have to subtract. No, I don't. I got a 3. So, yeah.
Oh, you put in minus... you actually put in -1, but that's fine. You did roll a 3. So you are going to... After, 6 hours of skinning, you're going to successfully harvest this... dragon skin.
Hell yeah.
It yields a lot of skin, okay? So the way that I do dragon skin is it will yield enough skins for characters to fill up the space the dragon occupies. Okay, so this dragon takes up a 4x6 square area, right? So that's 24 squares worth of characters. right? So you could make huge sized armor for 2, 4, see, 2, 4, 6 characters. Yeah, 6 characters. Or you could make large, medium, or small armor for 24 characters, or any combination thereof.
Sweet.
Yeah.
How are we carrying?
How
all this
heavy is
again?
it?
It is really heavy. It's gonna be total of one second.
I'll be right back.
Really heavy. Scale. Mm. About 720 pounds worth of skin.
Well, can we break it up into 4 chunks, or how many more chunks do we have? I have 4 camels. That's the reason I said 4, but
Each square that the dragon occupies weighs 30 pounds.
wow.
Will it lose value if we cut it up?
I guess technically no. I mean, it's it would lose value the larger the chunks you use, actually. So for example, if you were going to make armor for huge creatures, I think that would be, that's 4 squares, but you're only getting like, 3 squares worth out of it to make the armor or whatever.
Okay, so bigger is better.
Smaller chunks is better. Making medium creature armor is the most efficient way to use it
Smaller is better.
in terms of value.
How much is 1 square weigh? of
30
skin?
pounds. 30 pounds. And that could be used to make a large, medium, or small suit of armor.
Okay,
Or other stuff.
that's pretty cool.
Is it if we make that into heavy armor, say for Boogie Well, would it be heavy? Because that's the reason he
It
doesn't
weighs.
like the armor.
It's technically hide armor, which is 30 pounds.
Okay.
Hide armor is 30 pounds. And the cool thing about hide armor is a lot of the weird classes can wear it, like barbarians, the classic ranger. Classes like that. So, word to the wise though, this dragon, it had armor class 0. And if you have it turned into blue dragon hide armor, it's going to have the same exact AC as normal hide armor, which is 6. Wait. No, it would have AC of 4.
0.
So that's that would be same as splint mail. So slightly better than regular hide armor. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, it'll make for one heck of a trophy.
So, seems Cirrus doesn't understand how Dragonhide works in 2nd edition. You take the dragon's AC and subtract, well, you add 4. And that's what the armor yields. So you never get the...
I haven't done it with it for a while.
Yeah, you never get the actual dragon's AC. And it doesn't give you bonuses to breath weapon or anything like that. It just counts as hide armor that's made from this dragon's scales. It doesn't give you any kind of
cool.
bonuses. Yeah, it does look pretty cool too.
That's about it.
Blue.
Use it as a gift or a trophy. Otherwise, you're better off just wearing metal. Not to mention,
Well,
with metal, you don't need to murder a lizard the size of a house to
if
get
you
it.
if you manage to kill a great worm, gold dragon or red dragon or something that has god awful AC to begin with, you're gonna have god awful AC from its hide armor.
Got it. Don't skin Balazar the Bolt then.
Yeah.
So, but
Hello.
Calamar, your camels are riding camels, right?
Yeah, but they have some. Yeah, one of them's a pack mule. Now, yeah. I think I decided that. Yeah. One of them has a pack saddle.
Is there anything in it?
No.
Oh, cool. So you can take 11 jumps.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
On ends his spell.
Burn Druid! Burn Druid! Oh no!
Yeah, Brain Druid is at -1 HP.
Baron, quick! Can you do anything?
So first up is Calamar and Company.
Then Calamar, he runs. Okay, Burn Druid, and he runs.
No
And-
answer.
And kneels next to Burn Druid, and he's like, oh, what got him? Was it a barn?
Render looks very mangled, bitten. Electricity still runs some parts of the skin.
Oh yeah. So I'm going to at least attempt to bind his wounds, so he won't. So he won't die. Until somebody heals him. So I'm going to try to bind his wounds. What is that? What roll?
You just do it automatically.
Okay. Now this is going to be funny because he's never worked on a dragon before. So yeah,
Just
but
crap.
Burn to it. It's okay. We got it. Medic. And that's his turn.
Okay.
Johnny yells back, coming!
Next up is Varen and Company.
strides over. And he'll see what the gods have for the young dragon. Alright. Ranger is no longer bleeding to death.
Yep, Ranger is now at 1 HP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 player characters. NPCs who earn XP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13.
Let's just Brown Druid away.
Say again?
Just Brown Druid away.
Oh,
Awake, you mean?
probably somewhere around 700 pounds.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Oh, looks like we're stopping here.
All right, pull out the tower. We are not moving.
1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So PCs with one class gain 1130. NPCs with two classes, aka Dion, gets 282 per class.
I am 23 XP from hitting Fireball.
Nice.
All right.
Cirrus. Go Cirrus.
It's your birthday. Go Cirrus.
What are we waiting on now?
I already said I had to do XP for his characters, right? So that's probably what I'm doing.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Yep, next up is Varen, and he casts Cure Light Wounds for 7 points. Unfortunately, that only brings him up to 1 health. And Brian Druid, you regain consciousness.
Oh. Go ahead. Lesson number 1. If it's same kind of as you and much bigger, run! Or reassess the situation.
Anything else from Varen and Company?
And reminding him,
Nope, I
need
just
to
missed an
learn how to
opportunity.
use bombs.
I
more
am
than
so
one of my
bad
natural
that
weapons.
Baron is not a prankster. This would be a great time to mess with Brian Druid,
Hmm.
but he's not.
Okay.
Welcome back to the land of the living, Brian Druid.
I take it we won.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Kind
won.
of like, you kind of turned your snout towards the dead and now skinned dragon.
Don't go toward the light.
Okay. Next up is Brian Druid and Company.
Oh, Brainerd is trying to recover and looks around, nursing himself. His big back wounds where everything hit him. It wasn't even a front. His back is pretty freaking open.
Oh yeah. Big old bite marks and claw
He's
marks.
maybe a good. He's turning his neck around to see his back and cringes badly. My God. Actually, my IO. That's hurt.
So for our viewers, what I'm doing right now is actually clearing browser data, and that actually keeps my game from locking up. So if I do this every couple of minutes, every half an hour or so, I have less lag. And my lag is down to about 64%. When it gets up to 100%, that's really bad. Okay. Anything else from Brian Jarrett and Company?
No. Actually, yeah, it won't help. Jan is trying to take care of Brainerd, get a good rest, find something under him to support this. This is going to take a while to get Brainerd back to health.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go, Brainerd. I'll fix it. It just takes time. I will use everything I have tomorrow.
Dion's able to kick some sand up underneath Brian Jarrett in such a way that his head and neck are supported very nicely, and there's like a form-fitted sand body pillow underneath him that makes him as comfortable as you can possibly be while laying on sand, which can get pretty comfortable. I've done it before. Okay, next up is Asher and Company.
Alright. Sure is going to. Well, let's start with. And Lumpy, you're gonna come up and join the group.
I'm assuming Jim drops Sanctuary.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and do that dot. Since I finished moving. Okay. Drop it.
It's a pretty cool spell. Makes a creature have to roll a saving throw versus spell to be able to hit you, or to even target you.
And Asher is going to bring Frumpy and Grumpy back over here. That's fine.
How many squares did you say that my fourth that Delta could carry?
Each
11.
square is 30 pounds.
Okay.
So 11 squares would be 330 pounds.
Okay.
And that
then
is
Asher.
11 suits of armor. Yep, sorry, go ahead.
That's right. So Asher is going to look over at Brian Druid and say, "You were so brave. You did such a good job, man." And she said,
Brander looks at I misestimated the distance. I misestimated how fast it was. I misestimated how keen it was on
Asher waves
attacking
a
me.
hand and cuts them off,
I got months worth of experience on on what not to do.
Asher waves a hand. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody's alive-ish. And and she said, "But how about you don't look like you'd fit on a camel, so how about I pull up the old tower here and we just stay here for the day." And she pulls out Darren's instant fortress and gives the command word.
Okay.
Actually, let's do it where there's nobody else. So up here. Looks like a good place.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh. Backspace. Okay, and you can go ahead and arrange your characters. You guys are able to drag the baby dragon into the tower. It's kind of hard to get him up the stairs, so you probably want to keep him on the bottom floor.
That's gonna be my next suggestion.
Weighs so much,
All right.
unless you guys want to use a spell or something. Like-
So Asher is going to want to drag as many camels inside around him as they can. So whenever Besa moves Brian Druid in there.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Be
open the
there.
door for you.
In there.
What's with the blue dragon? You gone?
Nope.
I'm back.
Back. All right. And then so they were gonna help drag him in, and it's still pretty early, just 9 a.m. So they're just kind of chilling outside this tower, and Karen Glora's standing watch, and Jim is standing watch next to him.
Go ahead and roll base size initiative.
Your main character.
Let's see, and then let's see, Brian Druid.
And
Large.
whenever the then asks, have we already loaded the 11 pieces onto the camel, or does that happen on Calamar's turn?
So I thought it was
You guys haven't
Darlene's
even
where-
finished skinning it yet. It's gonna take 6
Okay, cool.
hours.
6 hours.
All right. So Asher and Karen, Glor, and Jim are just kind of waiting here and keeping watch while Olivia does the skinning and says to Olivia, I don't know how many pieces you'll get out of it, but if we need to put any on my camels, I can take off Grumpy's riding saddle and put a pack saddle on him, so we can carry all of it. Should be.
Oh yes, that's lovely. That's the ideal world. I don't want to leave any of this monster behind, says Olivia.
Be it for Asher and company.
Okay. Just waiting on James roll size-based initiative and Cirrus.
Oh, I thought I already did that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, and Calamar, apparently. Not on there.
Okay.
No, that didn't want to work.
Okay,
There.
I see it. 11.86.
Yeah, it just takes a little while. But it'll come around.
Wow, the main site is still down.
I mean, I usually have 0 lag here, and I'm getting lagged for my rolls and stuff, so it must be messed up.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, time now is 9:03 a.m. You've just begun scanning. And we're basically moving into the tower. So On and Doo-Doo go in the front door. He drops Doo-Doo off at the pool. And On goes up to the top floor. The roof. Okay, Mad Moen jogs in. Chugga 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 choo choo. Runs up the stairs. And goes out onto the roof. Okay, Azure and Company.
Focus. This is a new round. Okay. They're just continuing to wait until Alluvio skins this dragon, and Asher's kind of humming to herself like, "Kill the dragon,
Hello,
cannonball
XO.
shots, some missiles." Hi, XO.
Okay.
That'll be it for them.
Yeah, you should record that. Yeah. If you can.
Calamar and Company.
So Alluvio is going to be outside skinning the thing for a while, and I think that Boogiewell will stay out there and assist him. You know, they've become dear friends, Boogiewell and Alluvio. And then I'll put Calamar and Tirana on the middle floor and Jesse on the top floor. But before I do...
Okay, question about that. Is Boogiewell a proficient hunter as well?
I do not know. Why don't I look? I don't think so, but I'll look.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm going to need a new check from you. And it's going to be on Illuvio's hunting proficiency, okay? It's going to be -5 this time because you have a non-proficient hunter, but it's going to cut the time in half.
Okay. But I'm still gonna get dragon even if I fail. I still get some, right?
Nope.
But you will go away.
Yeah.
I don't need you.
Yep. Get the fuck out of here, Boogiewell.
Boogiewell says, "You don't want my help? Okay, fine." And he wanders around. And he goes back and he wanders over to the closest of the Ashra. And he's gonna say, "Baron, can you heal me, please? I have a lot of damage, Baron." And he doesn't know that if he's talking to Baron or not, but it'd be really funny if he's not.
Raj just puts his head on his face. I am not Baron, but I will help you.
Okay, good. Because I don't like all these owies that come from when the stone skin goes away. No, 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 no. And I'll go ahead and put the rest of my people on the tower and stuff. He won't help him. He'll just hang out, downstairs and talk to him about it. Hey, nice. That's a nice cut of meat. Yeah.
Is it supposed to be dark?
I don't think so, so I'll probably have to change that. It is currently morning. Turning global illumination on now. Come on. There we go. Global illumination. Okay, did sunlight turn on?
Not yet, but it might just take a second for us.
No. I need to do that again. All right, how about now?
Yep.
Okay. The sun is up. Yay! All right. Next up is Saris and Company.
I'm gonna go over to Alluvio and ask that when you're cutting up the dragon skins, can you cut a few small pieces to cover books
Ooh.
instead of just big pieces?
Well, yes, I'll have some small pieces left over anyway. You know, the pieces that don't naturally come off in the large chunk.
Okay. Thank you.
What do you want to put it on? You want a spell book or something?
He's gonna have a blue book for cars.
I'll make a book out of it.
Interesting. Okay. Here, maybe this, and he holds up. He grabs a piece of cloth. They're like, maybe this will be a book. See, it's got fine ways in it. It will look good.
Thank you. And then I also go over to its head, and is there a fang I can break off?
Yeah. Yep. It just pulls right out once you get a good grip on it. Snaps out of his gums. And of course there's like a blood vessel attached to it. Like a vein that goes in one side and artery in the other. And they just snap right off. And there's a little spatter of blood as you pull it out of his gums. And a snap. And then, you break the blood vessels and they snap as well. And there's a lot of flesh kind of stuck inside the tooth where it was inside the gums that might smell bad in a couple of days.
Yeah. I already have some rotting teeth with me.
Rotting teeth.
Sure kind of stage whispers, he's really got a thing for teeth.
The fang is about the size of a dagger. So, maybe like a foot long.
Okay.
Wrap the handle, wrap the bigger end in leather, and you're golden.
Oh yeah, you could probably turn it into like a bone dagger or something, with a little bit of what's that? Natural weapons crafting or whatever that proficiency is that barbarians have.
No clue. Not a barbarian.
Yeah.
Not with that attitude.
Anything else from Saris and Company?
How much can I do?
Hey, look, you're level 5 now. Whee!
Hi.
Oh.
I
Deploy the
kinda
confetti.
get my animals over here.
Appreciate their stick-to-itiveness.
Just a little bit of role playing got you up to level 5.
Ah!
Da, 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 da.
I set up right over here.
Huh?
I set up over here
A campfire? Okay.
and warm my eggs.
All 9 of them.
3.
Testes. 1, 2, 3. Next up is Brian Jared and Company. So you're still really groggy, Brian Jared, but
Yeah.
Dion is nice and lucid.
Yeah, Dion is just trying to take care of Brain Druid at this point. There's not much else he can do, and prepare to pray for healing spells next day. Or what date are they going to start working on? Do I know? Do I have
On
enough information?
the 21st at about 9 a.m.
And now it's 20th, so I
Yep.
can't see the counter.
Oh, yeah.
What day is now? Yeah.
The 20th.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, anything else from Brian, Jared, and Dion?
No, not at this point.
Okay. Varen and Company.
Yep, Onas is going to. Yeah,
I guess
he's going
Dion will
to-
go up to the nap room.
Yeah.
Alright, just, Yep, Onas is gonna cast a spell.
Where all the spellcasters fornicate together.
Yep, Boogie's
Decoy.
Boogie Will's wounds heal, but they itch horribly the entire time.
Ouch! Yeah, scratch! I got a scratch!
And for those of you who don't know already, once your hit points are full from cure spells, all of your scars go away. No matter what they're from, unless you're like
Yeah.
missing a limb.
Brain Druid effectively has a crater on his back.
Yeah. So that's the power of cure spells. They actually remove scars, and your skin becomes like baby smooth and soft and no blemishes.
Hey, it becomes exactly as
But in this case, Boogie Will's wounds will itch while they're healing, and itch horribly.
But he'll get back to full, so that's nice. So he'll say, "Thanks, Baron."
Olaf puts his hands on his face again. He just looks. Yep, the other ushers look at him and nod in a silent agreement. Congratulations to Boogie Will. You are on the Do Not Resurrect list.
Aww.
Oh. Damn. Didn't know he was gonna get blackballed like that.
Yep. Better take care of him. Good.
Anything else from Varen and Company?
Yep, Varen just pulling out a sheet of paper, writing down a new name, and closing it.
My shit list. Number 1, Boogie Will.
Oh, that's a good idea. Somebody needs to give.
Well,
let me,
no. Boogie Will is number 3 on the Do Not Resurrect list.
Oh,
Number 1 was
It's
Jesse.
Jesse.
Yeah.
I knew that before.
Salvar's followers just find a way to magically end up on the Do Not Resurrect list. It's
Wait,
amazing.
Illuvio's on there too?
Oh, not Olivio.
Jesse.
Who's the number 2?
Jesse. Well, the player's no longer with us, but it was Alfarius.
Oh.
Oh.
Why was that?
Well, we know about what his thing is, but before then he just pissed Varen off. So
Oh. Yeah, you guys were constantly talking shit to each other.
yep. So
That
if
was
he
kinda
dropped
funny.
dead, but if he dropped dead, I was not gonna resurrect him.
Yeah. Are all these characters just staying outside tonight, or is there going to be a nap?
Well, it's still like 9 a.m.
It's like
so I think it's
9:03 a.m.
yeah.
Yeah,
I,
I
think it's,
know. I just am talking about like
I think it's
for
later.
the future.
Than
Probably
Okay.
6 p.m. It's
Yeah,
only
like
good.
at the normal guard shift times, totally. But right now, no.
Okay.
Because first off, they can't benefit until the normal time anyway, because the way nap works. But also,
Yeah.
no one is tired.
All right.
Well,
So
correction. Odros is tired, but not because he needs to sleep.
yeah, I'm glad I
Fred is
asked.
probably pretty tired too.
I'm
You
glad I
gotta
asked.
think that.
I'm glad I asked that question because the entire day goes without a hitch. So all you guys
Woohoo.
finish skinning the dragon. Obviously, all night goes by, and it's now the next day, the 21st. So random encounters.
And
Tropical wilderness, desert. Yeah, it's January.
I have a question. If we make some blue armor out of that skin, and it's hide and all that, and it's armor class 4, I'm sure, but is it going to be heavier because he has to make it bigger? Because he has to make it bigger, you know that.
For a large creature, yeah. The
Yeah.
cost goes up. I think the cost is tripled, and the weight and production time are doubled, something like that. For large creature armor,
Well, screw that then. I don't want that.
it's in the rules section right underneath the armor. Weapon and armor data. Show to players. You guys can see that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's,
Uh,
and I quote, armor size also affects the weight of the armor. If the optional encumber system is used, the weights listed on the table are for human-sized armors. Small armor weighs half the amount listed, while large armor weighs 50% more. And then the equipment lists reflect the price of a suit of armor, including an appropriate helmet made for any normal player character race. The armor for a halfling is as expensive as that for a human. Armor for non-standard sizes and shapes is going to cost significantly more and must be custom made. This is not the kind of thing one can pick up at the local store. When armor is found during the course of an adventure, the players must note the creature who wore the armor previously. Yeah. Where?
okay. Thank you.
Yeah, it's
I want
50%
armor
more.
that's magic. I want magic armor. But good luck, because people like me don't wear magic armor, right? Yeah.
I gotta say, there's like 2 or 3 large-sized magic armor suits in play right now, in different dungeons spread out across this story arc.
hey,
Pretty sure there's
Well, we
at least
find
2.
them, we kill them, and I get the armor. What's the problem?
So are we continuing as we were?
I'm checking the server.
Still was scrapped out 1 minute ago.
Yep, it's still down. Okay. Try and take a screenshot of something right now. I just rolled some dice here. Once there's an instance of green shot open, then open it. Where the fuck? There. Shit. It's like pulling duck teeth. Maybe I'm lagging or something, who knows. Upload to Imager. Yep, I am lagging. Come on, Imager, let's go. Boom, nice. There we go. And you've got that Dragonhide recorded on your character sheet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. After the 6 hours is over, it's like it's curing, but it's not all the way cured. So it smells kind of funny. For like a couple of days. Like probably raw chicken or something like that.
Ugh.
And let's go out to the region map.
I just need to use the restroom soon if we have a break coming up.
Yep. Let's take a 5-minute break.
Okie dokie.
And we'll be right back in 5.
I'm back.
Back.
Welcome back.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Weird.
We haven't loaded up the dragon strips yet, have we? They were out curing.
I have it on my. I put my stuff on my mule, but you said
Yeah. So I want to check on mine too. Hey Josh, after we put 11 on Calamar's camel, how many more
11 or
sections are
13.
left?
I thought it was
11
13.
times
There's a total of
11
24.
times 24. So 11 times 30 is
330.
sorry, yeah, 333, which is how much you can carry at no encumbrance.
Okay. I marked it as 13, and we need to take it down to 11.
24 minus 11 is 13. So, Josh, I don't know if you want to change the icon or not, but I'm gonna switch Grumpy from being his riding saddle to a pack saddle that is currently on uh, Grumpy. He has an extra one.
Just give him a backpack symbol.
And then he'll carry 11, which leaves us with 2, and I can drop some long swords or whatever that I was carrying around. And, I had like 40 rations that we never used because Varen makes us food. We'll role play it.
Okay. Slowest being in the party right now is the bugbear, right?
Yeah, it's Boogie Bell.
And he's moving at 13.5.
Honestly, we probably could have light encumbrance on the camels and not be slowed down.
Yeah. But we tire them.
Too big to ride a camel.
No, I mean, if we went above 330 weight on the camel for what we're carrying.
Oh, the camels are encumbered?
No, we were discussing whether it would necessarily slow us down and all if we did encumber the camels.
As long as you don't go
Still
below
be faster than Boogie
13.5.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have any negative impacts besides being slow? Would they like get tired faster or need to eat more?
No, I don't think so.
Cool.
All right, you're able to travel 9 miles.
Did we decide if we were going to try and track the dragon, or did we already decide that was impossible?
Trap a dragon?
The dragon
Track him to follow
back
him.
to the lair. There was some discussion about that, but I don't
Oh
think we
yeah,
ever
he was flying. You
decided.
can't track the
Okay,
flying.
so we know we can't.
Yeah. There are no tracks. Literally no tracks. No tracks to track.
So we made it to the oasis.
Yeah, this is the 21st, so if you guys want to heal up Brian Druid, I'll put you on the Crossroads map.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He's got to be filled up with health.
That would be all level 1 cleric spells I have. I think that is 3 or so. Or maybe it's 4, I have to double check. Well, I can't because character sheet is not open. I did mention yesterday that I would be preparing all her level 1 healing spells because I don't have any other ones than level 1 healing spells.
Let me know when you're ready, because Jim will help as well.
It's gonna take on average like, what is it? 78 points. Yeah, it's like 18 or so level 1 healing spells.
You want Jim to cast the Cure Moderate Wounds first?
I don't know. We can use the lower end ones first, obviously.
Okay. Whatever you want to do.
Okay, so for Dion, you said you wanted to get rid of all of his pre-spells.
All level 1s, because I don't have any other healing spells on level 1. I think it's so I have to wait until level 7 before Reed gets others.
Okay, your spell book is really weird. I'm just gonna separate wizard and pre-spells real quick, because it's kind of...
Yeah, it is
difficult.
really weird because of that.
Yeah, it's really disorganized.
Yeah, it was filled pretty much as a leveling. Never did a second pass on it.
Okay, so you've got. I'm just gonna make sure that these numbers are correct as well. Oh yeah, what? So you are cleric 6, mage 5, and you have 15 wisdom. So cleric 6 is 332, and with 15 wisdom, you have first, second. So that should be 5, 4, 2. Five, 4, 2 for priest.
You know what I just realized, Shannon?
What?
That's correct.
If your camel's wearing a 15-pound pack saddle, then 11 would put him in light encumbrance, which is not a big deal because I'm still going to keep up with Boogie Will, but just as a.
Or, yeah. You forgot to include the weight of the
5
pack.
mage. Level 5 mage has 421. Weird. You got too many level 2 wizard spells and not enough level 1s. 421.
I have one of them marked as 0, not memorized.
5, 4, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're missing level 2 priest spell. Yeah. It's your bonus 1 from wisdom.
I don't get any bonus 1 from wisdom. I
Yep.
have 15. 15 doesn't give you anything.
It gives you 2 level 1 slots and 1 level 2 slot.
Oh, it actually does. I was just thinking that it doesn't give any bonus.
Yeah, 15 gives you 2 bonus first level slots and a second level slot. So you have 5 first level slots, 4 second,
Nice.
and 2
Gonna
third.
be 5. That's gonna be 5 cure light wounds then for this morning.
Okay. 5 cure light wounds. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, so you for second level, you've got hold person and spiritual hammer. What do you want for your third second level slot?
I have to think of... Check.
Do you want to duplicate one of the ones you already have, like a second spiritual hammer or a second hold person?
I'm sure I'm gonna find something. I haven't used the hammer a single time yet. Fights don't last long enough to be able to use that usually. Has to be something that is quick. Just go. Meanwhile, I'll figure it out what would be.
And then for level 3, you got create food and water and remove paralysis. You want to change those?
No.
Okay, and then for wizard spells, you should have 4, 2, 1. So you're missing 2 level 1 slots and a level 2 slot on wizard.
Yeah, I think silence will do.
For the priest one?
Yeah. It's mostly situational bag of tricks. Most of the time, no, those situations never arise, but if they do, then they will be useful.
Okay. So how do you want to fill these 2 extra wizard slots that you were missing?
Oh, which levels were those?
Level 1, and then you have another level 2 slot as well.
Magic missile and I don't remember what I have second level spells. Fairy fire, I think. I'll do that one of those. It won't be optimal, but I'll change it when I get next time able to actually see what I have on my spellbook.
Okay, so magic missile you said?
Yeah. That's
You're
the
a
one
much
of the stable.
much more powerful wizard than you thought. With 2 more
Yeah,
magic missile
probably.
spells. And then
Yeah.
second level you've got glitter dust only, right?
Yeah, I don't think I have. I actually should have a second level spell, but somehow when we were leveling up, forgot that if you fail to learn one, you have to learn another one. It's a level based.
You have your 2 from leveling up, glitter dust and fireball.
What are we doing? Huh? No. Yeah, but don't you get 1 per level, or not 1 per new spell level? Or is
You
it 1
get-
per new spell
You're
level?
you're a mage, it's 1 per spell level. If you're a specialist, it's 1
then
per
I'm fine,
level.
fine.
Yep.
Yep. Then I only have glitter dust. Don't have any other second level spells.
And none of these are
At
daily
some point,
cast.
I just need to learn at some point the copy spell, because otherwise they're forever for me to learn more.
When we get through with this, Brian Druid, you can come to my tower and you can stay there and you can learn the copy spell.
When we get back to there at some point.
And you're probably going to want to learn eventually Spectral Hand.
Oh yeah,
You're the only character that can heal at range.
true.
What?
Yeah.
He can heal at range?
Yeah, because
If you day that spell at some point, yeah.
if you are a healer and also have access to Spectral Hand, you can cast touch spells through Spectral Hand. Spectral Hand instantly moves anywhere within 30 feet of you. So you can heal people with, cure moderate wounds or whatever that are 30 feet away from you. But I need a little
when I get to the
emergency
level,
break.
yeah.
Be back in 5. Emergency break.
Okay.
All right.
So I just realized, just found out, I don't know which it is. I know that the 14th is Pi Day, but I didn't know today was the 14th. But
You're right.
Yeah, so makes me have. I think we ought to make some pie, which means that we have to make pie crust. So I'm going to search for.
I
Pie
generally buy the pie crust.
Lorene
I
said,
would too, but the gluten-free ones cost like $5, and it's not worth it.
Oh yeah.
None of the store-bought stuff is ever worth it. You go pay $9 for like a little pack of something. Forget it. That for that amount, I could get 10 pounds of flour.
Hell, I meant buy flour and I forgot.
Aw. How much does flour cost these days? I don't buy it anymore, so it's been a while.
Well, I am putting it on my Walmart grocery app right now, so
Yeah, tell me.
the 5 pounds you can get for $2.12.
That's not bad.
And it looks like flour is another one of those things people are buying up.
Seriously, are people actually going to be cooking?
I like to make eggless cookie dough and just sit there and eat it.
Oh. That sounds good. Seeing as how I've never made a pie crust, this will be exciting. I've always just bought the crust tube. I haven't made anything since I found out about my celiac, so.
Since you found out about it and have been eating appropriately, have you been feeling better?
Oh, yeah, forget it. It's ridiculous.
Wonderful.
You don't know how. I was 20 years, 19. I really shouldn't round it up to 20. It's 19 years that I had symptoms before they figured it out.
Oh man.
And so so to be at that point, it was like, yeah, it's a miracle I lived. Ugh. Yeah, I like to blame my son because labor, I think, is what triggered it in me. So, yeah.
Is that a thing?
Oh, yeah. It's 1 in 3 people have the gene to have it, but not everybody has it. It's something environmentally triggers it to take over. And it can be something such as a health problem or whatever, or it can be, what. But, yeah, I personally think mine. Now, I might have had it before then and just didn't notice it, but I've really noticed it once I was pregnant, yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
What are you going to make for Pie Day, Josh?
Pie Day.
Today is Pie Day. It's 3.14. Forget it. He obviously doesn't know. Just forget it.
Oh, it is 3.14, isn't it? Well, I suppose I'm eating nacho pie right now.
Woohoo!
I suppose.
Yeah, I have to try to figure out what kind of pie we want. I haven't made a pie, but I'm going to make one today.
Okay. So
Scary. All day.
Dion is casting healing spells on Brian Druid, right? Vesa? Maybe Vesa isn't back yet. Did anyone else want to cure Brian Druid?
Jim will. It sounded like Besa wanted to go first and use up his spells, though. So if he wants to do that, that's fine.
Okay, so we'll burn out some of Dion's spells. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cure light wounds. Okay. Special powers. Divine. Divine. Come on. Divine. There we go. Level 1. Cure light wounds. As a level 6 cleric. Don't want the full text. Okay. Cure light wounds number 1. There's 3. 6. 1. 1. And 1. Six, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Alright, then Jim is going to cure moderate wounds.
Be right back.
Okay.
8. 10. 11. Check those spells off.
Plus 250.
And now roll 20. Eight.
So that's a total of 27.
Again for 4. Be it.
Uh, 8, 19, 27, 31. So he's still pretty hurt. Anybody else want to join in on the cacophony of healing? James? Anybody?
Would if I could, but my internet cut out, so I had to relog in the roll 20. And oh boy.
Oh,
It's
really?
stuck?
It's not letting you in?
Yep.
Oh no.
So you have my healing in spirit.
Well, why don't we, let's see, let's check one last time.
Josh, this has been like this for like at least 10 minutes. trust me, a 5 ain't gonna fix this.
We
yeah.
we
I was about
really
to say,
tried.
yeah.
Yep.
Why don't we call it? Since it's gonna be.
One of them days.
Yeah, Roll20 is being. It's very rare that Roll20 is a bitch. Very rare.
Yeah. That a group goes through, just one of them. I mean, I don't know the whole song, so I have to stop
You know what?
there.
On my screen it says the main site is up.
Yeah, let me try refreshing. See, that solves a problem.
Saris, would you mind if we call it? I mean,
Yeah, that's fine.
okay.
I mean, if most of the people that want to play can't play, it makes sense.
Well, it's almost half now. Not quite half our people. We have 5, and 2 are locked out. Half the party. It is half the party, roughly, because
Yeah.
Varen's chunk of the party is really big, being a warrior.
It says Varen's connected now.
And then I lost it. Just got
Aw.
Cloudflare.
Oh man.
Yep. Stuff
Okay.
me.
All right. Well, for our viewers, sorry for the short show today. You can see Roll20 is having issues. I love DMing. I love DMing for these players, and I love DMing for your entertainment. But when we have website technical difficulties with, the app we use to run the game, it's kind of impossible to do. So. Hopefully we'll.
That and none of us know how to use Fantasy Grounds, so.
Well,
We're
that
also
and
there.
none of this material is on Fantasy Grounds, anyways. So.
Oh yeah, that would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
I've seen the amount of work you put in with Roll20.
Yeah.
Like a couple years ago, you were like hanging out in like the Wizards chat like every day for
Yeah.
months,
Yeah.
putting stuff up here.
Yeah. One thing that Fantasy Grounds does have is they actually have 2nd edition on Fantasy Grounds. Like, it's actually supported. But whoop-de-fucking do. This is a sandbox. This is not a campaign setting, so everything I put in here is custom now anyways. Like, I've already built 2nd edition. Now I'm just building, like, monsters and, story arcs and adventures and stuff. So that I would
Yep.
still have to do that on Fantasy Grounds anyways. But anyways,
Yep. That's your tagline.
Oh,
Hardworking DM on
hey,
Roll20.
Cirrus is level 5 now. We can do Cirrus's 5th level, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Cirrus!
So that's
Nice.
a highlight. Did anyone else level? I know Asher was really close.
He did, yes.
Outstanding. So I can make
Well, I'm
followers for
getting
Asher.
close. I only need 120,000 more XP, Josh. See, I'm getting there.
Nice.
Hey, we have the same digit. My experience is the same first digit as mine, so yeah.
Hmm.
It'll be a
Yeah.
while still, but when I got to 400 something, I thought, yeah.
Yeah. I think Brian Jared might have you both beat though. His is like 300 and some odd thousand.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
we're
far
getting there,
away.
right,
Pretty far,
Shannon?
pretty far
We're
away,
getting there.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under
All you need to do is
300,000
literally
gold.
pick a
Yeah.
fight with, I don't know, the entire evil pantheon at once.
But then again, Brian Jared, you started the game at level 10 and you've been with us
I know.
with this character for about a year now, so it takes a while to get from level 10 to 11.
it's- yeah. And I think the jump from that first level is very minimal. It's
Yeah, I think we know the
Second is
real
bigger.
reason. Yeah. I think we know
Yeah.
the real reason why games tend to end around level 8 to 9. Because after that, you have to basically literally do as much as you have done your entire career to get to the next
Yeah.
threshold.
There's also wishes. You can wish to gain a level. And that's one of the most efficient
Powerful.
ways. Yeah. One of the most
Wait, we
efficient
could
ways.
have. Oh,
Hey, that means 50,000 gold is a level for you.
that's it. We gotta fight. That's it. We gotta hunt down that Ifrit again, kick its butt,
At this time,
start
stick to
wishing for
previous-
some levels.
Yeah. And I'm sure Cirrus gains his fireball. We just need to know how many pages.
Give me one
That's
second.
it. Here's what we do. We need to go. We need
You
to
have
go
100%
back to the
learning
main
chance?
quest, and as our reward for stopping the cult, get those Isis priests to give us a wish as to get divine wish as our reward. Gotta do it.
Nice.
No, you
Nice.
gotta go giant hunting. You want loot and experience? Go giant hunting. Find a nice fortress.
But
We
we gotta get
hopefully
the
everything works next time. I'm gonna test if it works before, like day before, to figure out if it gets good.
Oh, until next week, guys.
Hi.
Bye, guys.
3,
Bye.
6, 9, 12, 16,
Bye.
18, 20, 22,
Bye.
24, 26. So Cirrus has 26 HP now. And also
24.
no, it's 3 times 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, plus 16 is 26.
Oh. Six pages.
6-page fireball. And of course, that fireball slot is checked off as cast because you gain the level in the middle of the day.
Yep.
But as soon as you sleep, you'll regain your slot and be able to cast fireball. And wizard.
Pokemon slot.
Yeah. Yep, you get a level 1 slot as well, right? And then Asher, don't forget your 30 discretionary skill points. No more
Yep,
than
I already
15.
entered it. I spent 15 in Move Silently, 10 in Open Locks, and 5 in Hide in Shadows.
Okay.
Already input that.
And then rogue 4 and 4. So you'll get, when you get to level 12, you'll get
Then I'll
another
get some more proficiencies.
non-weapon and weapon slot. But now you get followers just like Calamar. And one of those followers you can take with you.
Sweet. I'll fuck some shit up.
Yeah. So for elves, I tried to make the follower races as elvish as possible. So any halflings you get will be tall fellows. Any elves that you get are going to be your sub-race of elf, which, you know, is Grey elf. And then humans will be humans. They'll probably be local humans, so you'll have Aperceban names
That's cool.
for your humans, and you're pretty much guaranteed at least one human. And the amount of followers, I think, is like 2d6. I don't remember. But I'll work on that stuff offline, and then I'll surprise you with the results during gameplay.
Outstanding, thank you.
And your followers will make contact with you and probably more than likely will have some kind of intel, because you being a thief, roguish class, and part of this campaign being about rogues, they'll probably more than likely have quite a bit of intel on the enemy and what they do and who they are and stuff like that. Especially since you guys are looking for intel, I think that's kind of a boon to the party that you're getting followers right now. It's perfect timing. So, more than likely, next week in the Oasis.
Outstanding.
All right. And then
Go
let's
to
see.
find information about building a not a fortress, like a den, so that I can start making sure that I have the appropriate amount of gold and whatnot.
Yeah. You can design any kind of building you want. The book for building design is called the Castle Guide.
Castle. Got it. Okay.
And it should be on Trove. And the buildings are modular, so you've got, like small, medium, and large buildings, and there's wood or stone, and they're pretty cheap to build for the most part, unless you want them to be ornate. And if they're in a city, you just have to get permission to build within the city from whoever the person that owns the city is, or whatever, who's in charge. You can also buy used, buildings within a city, probably for the same amount of building it, but there's no building time. Obviously, it's already built, and mainly if you're gonna have like a thieves guild, they'd be like safe houses or something like that. You could call them safe houses, or if it was a warehouse, you could call it a headquarters or whatever, and run a little thief gang. But for the most part, your followers will stay in whatever city you choose as your base of operations. You pay to have your thief gang moved around, and stuff like that, and you kind of need a hideout, but it's not absolutely necessary to run a thief gang. There are thief gangs that can be ran out of you can run a thief gang out of an inn, no problem. And
Probably it would behoove me to find out if there's already a thieves guild there that might take issue.
yeah. Oh, the next location.
Oh, wherever I'd want to settle.
Yeah. And, I mean, there could be multiple thieves gangs in any city, so, and they'd probably be rivals. You're right. But if it was like your gang and Calamar's gang, you could have a friendly. You could be on friendly terms with them if you wanted. So, you don't necessarily have to be at war with every single thief gang.
Outstanding.
And yep, that's about it. I'll make the thief gang according to your character's theme, like I said. So elves will be gray elves, halflings will be tall fellows, and yeah, we'll move forward from there. Any questions from Cirrus about leveling up to 5?
No, I
Okay.
took care of everything.
And then any questions, Asher?
Thank you for all the help.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for playing, and
Thank you.
hopefully see you guys next week. Any feedback for me for making things better or faster? Can I automate anything else you can think of? I've even automated followers actually. So. All right, and for our viewers, again, thanks for watching. I'm going to try to set up a 60-second ad break for our viewers, and then we'll roll into rerun of last session and this session. So, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I see you guys tomorrow. When I play in Thunder Rift. All right. So bye-bye.
Do we know that that's happening?
Say again?
Do we know that that's happening?
We? Who's we?
Yes.
Who's we? Hello? Sirs?
Hello?
Who's
Yeah.
we? What do you mean?
I don't know.